I'm back and with a new lesson. Last time we learned what the notes are, what the theory is, and what the scale is, major scale is. And we had kept the guitar a little bit aside. Today we're going to take the guitar in our hand. We're going to see what are the different types of guitars, how the guitar works, and so on. Alright, so let's get started. To keep the basic history of guitars short, I'm going to tell you the different types of guitars and so on. You can Google up when was guitar created, who created guitar and all this stuff. So whatever you've seen around about guitars can be summed up into two types of guitars. One is the acoustic guitar, or they call the Spanish guitar or box guitar. There are a lot of names by which the guitar goes. And the other guitar is the electric guitar. Okay, by the way, this is an acoustic guitar, and this is an electric guitar. Just for me. Yeah. This is an electric guitar, and this almost looks like the same. There's no difference playing wise with this instrument. There is no extra notes that you need to learn if you want to play this guitar or the acoustic guitar. Both are same when it comes to playing. This one is easier for doing this. If you want to play leads, solo, or just want to play jam along with something else, this is a lead instrument. Okay, you can play lead solos on this. You can also play chords, but it has a different flavor to it. You cannot. The one big, I would say, not drawback. One big thing that is needed along with this guitar is a guitar amplifier that gives you the tone. This does not play on its own. It needs amplification. So that's the only difference. Whatever you play on this guitar will not sound as loud until and unless you connect an amplifier. This is an electrical device. There are electrical things on this particular device which needs electricity and the amplifier to amplify the sound. But with the acoustic guitar, we have the amplifier here. This box is the amplifier that amplifies the sound that comes from these strings. When you strum, this box here resonates and amplifies the sound, and that's how you can listen to it so clearly, unlike the electric guitar. So let's go through the terminologies that are that you should know when you're playing an instrument. What a thing is called on this particular instrument. Like for example, this is the neck of the guitar. This is the body of the guitar. This part over here is the head of the guitar. These are in general terms used, but to be in detail, this is called as the fretboard. F-R-E-T board. Fretboard because it has frets on it. What are frets? These metallic lines that are going on the board are called as frets. Alright? And yep, there are strings running over it, and when you press onto a particular fret, you get a different sound, different note. Then you have these tuning pegs. These are for tuning the strings. Then usually on a acoustic guitar, you would see a big hole over here. That's called as the sound hole. As I said, this box is the amplifier that amplifies the sound. When you plug the strings, they vibrate, and the vibrations travel through the box, and they get amplified and come out louder than what it would sound on an electric guitar. Electric guitar needs an amplifier for amplification. Without the amplifier, the electric guitar cannot go loud, or it's not audible without the amplifier. So what next? Let's learn or let's finish up this lesson by learning what these three or all these 6 strings are. Alright? The number of the strings starts from the bottom. The first string is not this. Okay? The first string is this. Alright, this is not in tune, but this is the first string, then second, third, fourth, these are the numbers by which these strings are known. If you go to buy a string in a music shop, if you want the fourth string, or if you want this string, if you see this string, this is not the second string. If you ask for a second string, you will get this string. So as in general speaking, you should know that this is the first string, second, third, fourth, fifth, and the sixth, not the other way around. Okay. Then these strings are nothing but one of those notes that we learnt in the last lesson. You remember? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay. So these strings are tuned, okay, to a particular note, okay, out of these 12 notes that we studied last time. And these all 6 notes are major notes, okay. So there is no sharp, there is no flat, okay. So let me tell you the names of these strings. The first string is this, and the note that it signifies is E, okay. The first string is E, then B, then G, then D, then A, and E again. Okay, one more time. First string is E, second string is B, G, D, A, and again E. So if you see these, the first and the last strings are same. Alright, so we know that how the notes on the guitars are arranged, okay, E, B, G, D, A, E. To remember these notes, there was a thing that we used to, when I was a kid, I used to learn, there was a sentence that made up of these notes, and that's how we could remember that the string's name is E, B, G, D, A, E. So the full form was, we used to call it, every boy gives daddy all his earnings. Okay, so that's how it's easy to remember, because they are not in a straight line like A, B, C, D, E, F, G. If you want to remember, just remember this line: every boy gives daddy all his earnings. Doesn't make sense, but yeah, that's one way of remembering it. You can come up with your own, and you can put it down in the comments if you have your way of remembering these notes. So we wind up with this. We have learned the notes on the strings, the parts of the guitar, and what each of them is called. So next time we'll start off with playing something on the guitar. And this is me, James, saying bye bye, and see you next time in the next lesson. Bye. E. रुक बंद कर, मैं इसको ट्यून कर ले। वो इलेक्ट्रिक गिटार लेके एंड या बस बंद कर।